Hey guys, I am down in my sewing space in my basement because it's a hot day here in Vermont. And today I thought I would make something creative on the back of this jacket here. It's a message I have been saying to myself to affirm strength and positivity. It is, I am enough. If you just marinate in those words and you remind yourself that you are enough, it fuels you. And I hope that this is something affirmative that resonates with you too and allows you to be a little creative if you want to make something simple like this as a new sewer, as I am. I am just using materials I picked up at the thrift store. That jacket was $2.99. I have a t-shirt that has some letters on it. You could always cut out and make your own letters yourself. I am using a tablecloth that was stained, so I'm going to repurpose that, and a napkin that was embroidered that is ripped. So we're using all of these bits and pieces to make something positive, just a good message. I think we need a good message, today and in these last few days. Yes, we're at the end of June of 2025. Lots of things are happening here in the world, and I just want to spread some positivity and some hope and just remind you that you are enough and you are beautiful, and I just don't ever want you to forget that. So let's just get started and see what we're gonna do. Here's part of my tablecloth. Here is my t-shirt that I'm going to cut out some letters and make a word enough. Even though I don't have all of the letters, I'm gonna make it work. I'm going to do some stamping on the fabric, which I've never done, with paint, textile paint. And here is my little napkin that I got that has some holes in it. So we're gonna repurpose this and make this beautiful again. What I'm going to do now is use a glue stick and glue, just a regular glue stick, not a fabric one, glue the back of these letters onto this napkin, and then I will cut this napkin. And then I'll just stitch around each of these letters on my sewing machine. I think I'll just do a regular straight stitch. I think I'm okay with that. I could do an applique stitch, but I like seeing the black there. I might trim a little bit more here, but I like seeing the black around it. And if I did an applique stitch, it might kind of lose some of that, and I like it. So I'm going to do those things. Like I said, glue stick the back just to hold it against this fabric. I might even press it after I do that with my iron just to really set the glue, especially on these letters that I made up. Do you see? I didn't have an H, but I had two I's, and I made it, and I didn't have a G, but with the C, I made the G. How creative. You can do anything you put your mind to. It's incredible. You are enough. We're all glued down, and I'm going to bring it over and just press it real quick with my iron, and then we can, actually I'll cut this first. I'll cut this down here I'm just realizing now this is coming off, so I might just cut around actually, and then I'll try to use this in pieces in places that I can. Yeah, this is coming apart. I'll cut around enough. That's what I'll do. You are in charge of what you want to sew. Have fun, let loose, be creative, and don't worry. Everything's going to turn out fine, and if it doesn't, it's a lesson that you're going to learn from. And that it's important to learn how to embrace. It really is. You're going to fail a lot, but don't worry. Failing is part of learning, and you have to learn if you want to grow. So fail, and then learn, and then jump back in and do it again. Okay, right here, I just want to show you what I've done. I went to my sewing machine and I did a straight stitch around the first letter E, and I'm going to do that for the rest of the letters, and then I will go back to the drawing board and see what I want to do next. I still have to do the words I am, but I'm going to use the fabric paint and stencils on that. All right, this is just rough on the back here because nothing is holding it up but itself. So it might fall at any second. This is what I'm thinking. My plan is to applique stitch around the rough edges of this white napkin. I have stenciled, you can see on my fingers, I've stenciled I am on top, and then we have the word enough, I am enough. I also stenciled on the bottom of this. I might put this down low underneath. I'm not quite sure yet. I have to figure out this part. So before I sew anything on, I'm going to make sure it's all centered. I'm going to use my measuring tape just to get the center. I will put a pin in these, and in fact, before I pin, and I definitely know where the middle is, I will put that Elmer's glue on the back of this fabric before I adhere it to the jacket, just to keep it from slipping a little bit more. And then I think I'm just gonna keep the rest mostly plain. I might add some more things. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, if I'll leave it like this or add a little bit more, but for now, I'm pretty happy. I love the message and I'm itching to keep sewing. Reminder for the day, you are enough. You are. Just the way you are right now. You don't have to change for anybody. You be you, love you, and remind yourself that you are enough. Now I'm going to get back to sewing. Here's what we've settled on. And now we're going to the sewing machine to sew this up. I just have to come in here and show you as I'm sewing. I chose this variegated thread I picked up at Joann's before it went out of business. And I'm doing an applique stitch. I absolutely love all of these colors. It is this beautiful thread here. Oh, look how pretty it's coming out. I had to just stop and take a moment to enjoy this beauty. I love it. And no, you do not have to be an expert sewer to do anything like this for this upcycling project. It is a good thing to know how to do a little bit of sewing. You could even do hand sewing on this if you didn't have a sewing machine, but it's easier to sew if you have a sewing machine. I'm just here to tell you, you can do anything. You don't have to be the best at it. And even if someone says you need to stop doing that, you don't listen to them. You listen to what you want to do. There you go. Let this remind you, you are enough. I just had to take a moment. Oh, just had to give this word enough a moment. Look at that. It just looks so pretty. I was debating whether or not to do this same color thread around the top and the bottom. I was going to do white and just do a basic, stitch. But now I'm thinking I'm going to do the same variegated thread. That's the thing, when you are sewing, you are in charge of all of your decisions, not anybody else. So do what you want to do. Is there a right answer or a wrong answer? No, it's your answer. You are enough, you can make your decisions, and you can love it or you can hate it, and that's perfectly fine. But I think I'm choosing that variegated thread. Why not? It'll be consistent, and I really do think this will look good here too anyway. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's keep sewing. Well, here she is, the finished product. I Am Enough, my beautiful jacket that I just finished this afternoon. This is such an easy project for a beginner to do. Think of a message that means something to you. Go into your closet and see what you would like to upcycle and use over again and make something new out of it. It's such a creative outlet, and it's so good for your soul. And I am here to remind you, and my skeleton apparently too, you are enough, we are enough, I am enough. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you in my next upcycling, travel, inspirational, motivational, beginning sewing video. Take care. And if you are a new viewer and you're not yet subscribed, but you kind of liked what you saw, please subscribe. It'll make me really happy. It'll help my new channel grow, and it will also push my content to new people like you. Have a great day. You are enough. Get sewing, get yourself out there, do things that scare you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.